Hi Nels.
Hi everyone.
Right, so we are in Madrid, right in the centre of Madrid, city centre, in the Campo del Moro, which is a beautiful park where the palace is very big, very, very tranquil, beautiful gardens, and it's right near the centre, the city centre, all around us. So that's a little idea of the greenery here, which is beautiful, and Nels has got a couple of things that she wants to talk about, so I'll hand over to her.
Yes, so today I want to talk about a word that comes up a lot in therapy, in my sessions, and words are very important. Each word is important to understand the real meaning of it, and this word is particularly misunderstood. It's the word selfish, and this is wrapped up with how we people please, which is how we give away our power, which brings on anxiety because we're putting other people before ourselves. So there are two types of selfishness. There's healthy selfishness and unhealthy selfishness. And the healthy selfishness is really important for us to understand because it's how we assert ourselves into our relationships and ask for what we want and teach people how to treat us. It's how we manage not to people please, and how we hold on to our power, which means that we diminish the sense of fear and anxiety that we feel when we're not putting ourselves first, when we're not being selfish and self-centered, which is very important. So I've talked before about the other two really important words, which are need and want. So we know that need is where fear lives or anxiety lives, and want is where enthusiasm lives. So when it comes to us being selfish, it's very much about us feeling our own enthusiasm to want to do things. So I want to because I want to. I want to because I'd like to. I want to because I'm enthusiastic to. And that's for us, and that's our very healthy way of being selfish. And after that, we can compromise. We can compromise with anybody else that is involved in that situation of what we want, and that's perfectly acceptable and okay to compromise. It's how we compromise. So that leads me on to the other part of selfishness, which is unhealthy selfishness. So this is what unhealthy selfishness looks like. It looks like I want you to because I want you to. And if you don't do what I want you to do, I'm going to use either my anger or my sadness or fear or shame to put pressure on you, or to persuade you, or to force you, or to control you into doing what I want you to do. And that's unhealthy selfishness. And it's really, really important that we understand the difference between the two, because they come up all the time in all of our relationships. And that's because of codependency, and that's because of fear. So I want to because I want to is healthy selfishness, and I want you to because I want you to, and if you don't, that's unhealthy selfishness. So compromise. What that looks like is not bringing in any negative feeling to put pressure on the other person. So as long as you're not bringing in any sadness or anger or fear or shame, then you can compromise together so that the person who is wanting to because they want to can still do that without feeling as though they're doing what the other person wants them to do instead. And that's the difference. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. So I
Right.
hope that that's gone some way into building a good understanding around the word selfish. And I look forward to seeing you next time.